Shalom, family. Glory be to God, and blessed be the Lamb, forever and ever. And may your Friday evening be peaceful and bountiful. Preliminary matter. MW 14-4. MW 14-4. How is the sun setting upon my brother? How is the sun setting upon my brothers? Is it in the time of winter, where it is cold? Or is it in the time of summer, where it is hot? I would dare say it sits in the time of summer, where it is hot. The situation is grim, so to speak. Grim. And as I said last time, to stay frosty and be still and be quiet and stay hidden. Stay hidden amongst them. Stay hidden amongst them. Like a mouse in the midst uh, of a busy downtown street. Nothing ever notices you, but you get to notice everything. Be the mouse on the busy downtown street. Watch out for cars. But you know what we say? You know what we say? If I lead, follow. If I should fall behind, push me forward. If I should fall in battle, avenge my death 5 times over. If I turn traitor, then kill me. That's how we roll, and that's what it is. But that ain't what I want to really talk about. You guys are right. You know, I did everything that was required of me to receive my shield. Yet when it became evident that it was time for me to receive my shield, I was denied my shield. And it was a big falling out over it. However, I didn't have rank to to properly, properly challenge that decision that was made to not give me a shield, and neither the reasons that were given. But turns out you were right. If I had retained the shield, then they would see me coming. They would make the connection between me and you. And not only that, because you refused to give me a shield after all of the work that I had put in, I was allowed to pick up the Lord's shield. And now I have involved you in the Lord's army. Ain't that something? Ain't that wonderful? We have come a long ways. The MW 44, the gangsters intellectual class. The gangsters intellectual class. The gangster spiritual class. Wow. Ain't that something? That really is something when you think about it, how God had planned it all out, even down there to the numbers. I knew it was you. And somehow anyway, that's not the point that I want to talk about. That's just a preliminary matter. So in America, they have instituted a mechanism for a draft. meaning they can send you a letter and tell you to show up at the processing station Thursday at 3. So they can properly ascertain as to whether you can hold that gun and jump out of the airplane and possibly commit one-ton acts of murder upon folks that you have never seen before and have done you no harm. They want to make sure that you physically fit for that, you know. They don't just take anybody. You got to be physically fit and mentally fit. But here lately, no one wants to join the military anymore. The military has lost its luster. Too many people are not getting anything out of it. Too many veterans have been shortchanged. Told to go to hell by men, folks who have never stepped foot on a battlefield. Yet they can make decisions out here at the VA as to who lives and who dies, who is 100% disabled and who ain't. And they've never so much as seen a battlefield or felt one fucking concussion or a percussion rather. Not one. Yet there they are. Yet there they are. So let me get this straight. The United States is going to involve itself in the foreign affairs of others under the guise that they're our friends. They still haven't explained to us why Israel is such an important place that we are ready to go to war, even if we have to institute a draft. We're ready to go to war on the behalf of a foreign state. Is Israel a part of NATO? I don't know. I don't remember. However, go to war and risk getting millions of people killed, including here at home. Because I'm telling you now, I know what I would do if I were their enemy. This would have been cut to the chase. See, man believes in build-ups, the slow escalation into barbarity. Once I have reached a conclusion that barbarity is gonna be, then it's gonna be right then and there. There's no need for us to argue and escalate it and go back and forth. It really isn't. Let's just go there and be done with it. If millions of people have to die, then you apparently have made this a part of your argument and your calculations. I will simply oblige you on it. Oblige you. How many are you willing to trade? Which cities are you willing to trade? How many of your civilians are you willing to watch die? And all that shit underneath the White House, I shall be blowing it up. All that shit underneath the Oval Office, I shall be blowing it up. Okay? All of it. Okay? And that's on a first strike. This is not something we're going to just escalate slowly. No, this is first strike on your headquarters, Washington, D.C., the seat of power, period. Damn the rules. What rules? Ain't no more rules. Ain't no more rules. Because it has become increasingly clear that there are no rules in which some of us are required to abide by. We have Israel acting as a rogue state. I mean, a complete rogue. Now, I didn't went rogue, but even I got boundaries. I got an end of the chain. There is only so far that God will let me run before that chain snaps tight. Before that chain snaps tight and damn near break my neck. I have experienced it, largely when I want to hurt you really, really bad. And I won't listen to him. And then you have to show me that no means no. That hurt. Ouch. Ow. Stop it. Okay. Ow. See, like that. That hurt. And then I get it. I'm not supposed to bite them yet. Okay? I always add the yet part. Yet. But I do understand that I'm not supposed to bite them right now. else you'll try to break my neck with this invisible chain that I never know how long it is. What a trick you play. Anyway, the question is, you young men, are you ready? I mean, to give up your life? Now here's who's gonna be going. Poor black men, poor Hispanics of American birth, and the trailer park white dudes. That's who's gonna be going. That's who's gonna be going. Because trust me, all stops are gonna come to bear when it comes to those who have any kind of a connection. Period. Period. So effectively, you are gonna take the people who are purposely, economically, and sociologically, not to mention politically sidelined and marginalized, and make them go and fight to sustain the very system that has caused that in their life. Yeah. Want to know how bad it is with this marginalization? It's really bad. Young men have reached a stage that they just don't give a fuck. That's bad. And they are in the prime of their youth. And don't get me wrong, young people. Sometimes I say that youth is wasted on the young. Can you imagine me being me at fucking 25? Shit. That's frightening. Even to me, that's frightening. However, that's not how shit played out. So they want your sons who have to struggle, who don't date girls, and they have no interest in living in a matriarchal, capitalistic society, going to work, making money that they cannot possibly survive off of, as the government has went out of its way to destroy every social structure and every social safety net and family safety net that will catch them if they fall. The same government say, go over there and fight for us to do more of this. Because we have the right and we know better than you, and you need to fight to keep us in power so we can make decisions and some more policies that affect you and never our children and never us, but affect you. We fine. We don't live by that shit. Quite frankly, you stupid as hell. We can live. Damn. Is that mic on? Is the mic on? I gotta go. This interview's over. This interview's over. You had the mic on? I'm gonna sue somebody. You better not. Don't you publish that. See, I knew something about 8 years ago. And I said to myself, after watching for a long time and knowing what I know, that whenever you see a species that have given up on its will to live, self-preservation is the first rule of life. You try to stay alive. No species out there tries to just lay down and die. None of them. Trust me, we have asked them to. They simply won't do it. They just refuse to do it. In fact, they so refuse to do it that they don't even take us seriously. They just look at us and give us a half-ass smile, and they keep it moving. Shit, some of them ask why. But otherwise, they never just lay down and die. Like they never just lay down and starve to death. Like they just never just lay down and generationally accept poverty, except here in the United States. Generational poverty. Meant to be that way. Decade after decade after decade, the same class of people are poor. And their families are poor. And their grandmother and their grandpa, they worked their ass off and they were also poor. work 30 or 40 years loyally and still poor. I watched people walk to work for 30 years, diligently, rain, sleet, or shine. Walk, catch the bus, walk the next leg of the journey to work, stand on their feet all day, and reverse the shit at the end of the evening. All their life. Now, you would think that all that hard work would have brought them something. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It brought them a severance package and a gold ballpoint pen and sometimes a watch. And thank you for all your service. What? Give me some stock. I need stock and investments. Shit, I don't need no damn gold ass pen, but that's what they do. And that's what they're still doing today. Today. That's what it is to live under corporate control. You don't know what to think. They have, man, listen here, break free. How you think is wrong. They have taught you how to think. If I can teach you how to think, I never have to worry about what you think. If I teach you how to do it, don't you get it? If I teach you how to think, then I don't have to ever worry about what you're going to think in terms of my black ass. Because I've taught you how to think. I've told you what to hate. I've told you what's in. I've told you who you are. I've told you what you're going to become. What haven't I told your ass? From the time you could listen. From the time you could listen when you have the empty head of an 8-year-old, and then 9 years old, and then 10 years old, and you're fucked by the time you're 14, all your innocence is gone. You've been robbed. You have been straight robbed. You know everything about everything that you shouldn't know a damn thing about, and absolutely nothing about nothing that you should know everything about. And you can tell them I said it. Due to your educational system, going back generations and generations. It's the miseducation of the black man first, and then the woman and child, and then the poor white that they use against the black, and then they run their ass around wanting to kill each other for a long time. I still want to kill them. I see now, I know the story. I see absolutely no reason why I should not harm those who would hang me by the neck until dead. I see absolutely nothing wrong with it. Just to get them before they get to me. And that's just on the fucking possibility of me swinging from a tree. The point that I'm trying to make is they believe that they have indoctrinated you enough to where you will give your life in and for a country that means you no good. I say again, let those who benefit from this country's largesse, its government largesse, I don't care who, their children can go fight. Okay? If they sitting up and they have taken a part in this system and they have prospered and made it into whatever class of living that they dreamed of as kids, well, them the very ones who ought to go fight. So that means that your fucking professional class, they finna get the fuck up out of here. All your secretaries, all your accountants, all your bankers, investment bankers, financial consultants, lawyers. See, they ain't gonna want to go because they special and they're needed here. So they gonna fight tooth and nail using every fucking connection they can think of. Man, listen here, man. I just don't want to go. And I need to call one of my friends who know a friend who ain't got a friend. I think he slept with that. None of your damn business. Anyway, they owe us a favor. See if I can get my ass about this shit. They talking about measuring me and shit. They want to measure me, how tall I am, how big my waist is and shit. I mean, what are they doing? You already know what they're doing. They finna put your ass in that damn uniform. That's what they doing, and they want you to be handsome and look good, and then promptly get shot at. Oh man! Now take these pictures, make yourself look handsome, and here's the tickets to the next theater of war. Here's the reporting officers. Here's the base, and good luck. I mean, you do believe in luck, don't you? Because it's rough as fuck over there, man. They trying to kill everybody. It's a regular wolf's den. Shit. I hope you trained well. The force be with you. Now think about that shit though. They want you, the masses, to fight and maintain a economic system that has purposely put you at the bottom. You, the males. Check this out. Now this is just crazy. Just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. Women fought for their right to be in the military. Do you know that the new draft bill omits women? It omits them. Yeah, they don't got to go. I'm over here insisting that they go. I mean, we equal. If they can't go because we're equal or because we're not equal, I'm confused again. Well, then, you know, can we use this argument throughout society to say now that they're not equal, but they're just special? You're not equal, but you're special. Because if you was equal, then you would be fighting for right now your right to be drafted like the men. How dare them deny you the chance at honor and glory and fame and a purple heart? How dare you? But they're quiet. All of the new arrivals that's getting all of the money, guess what? They don't have to go fight either. Wow. Only the class or the subset of the economic class that have to go fight against people that they don't know and who have done them no harm happen to be the very same class of young men that the government fears the most. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? They they literally want to get killed at the hands of foreigners in a foreign land, that group of people who they fear the most. I say, young man, that it's better for you to go to jail than to go stand on a battlefield or on a ship or anywhere near. They might be shooting at them folks and one of them bullets accidentally hit you. Okay? Because they shoot big bullets these days, big ones. There is no body armor alive that can stop the type of rounds these people are shooting out here today. Okay? So that shit's out of the question. If you get hit, you're gonna die. Period. Because that's the size of the bullets and the velocity. You will die. If they hit you, they blow off a leg. You still die. You bleed out. So, the point being, these people fight their own war. Let them fight their own war. Okay? Period. Allow them to fight their own wars, man. You have nothing to do with this at all. And they can't even explain why this is necessary outside of some arrangements or some agreements that they have with a foreign state that has made itself a rogue state. Everybody wants to kill it because it's killing everybody, and you are obligated to defend it. You obligated to spill American blood on their behalf when they knew full well that they're going to make everybody want to kill them. And you could do nothing to rein them in or to stop it or to alter it. And now you want the American kids, American young people, to go get killed for the antics and the aggrandizement the aggrandizement, I mean, aggrandizement of the idea of a greater Israel, and they're not even Israel, and they know it, we know it, God knows it, the world knows it, and they're still playing this game. Except it's not a game. It's not a game at all. Many will die in this, many, and it's only getting started. They have made the state of Israel irretrievable. Irretrievable. I can't see them coming back into the United Nations or the world fold as a community member and do anything and trade with who and buy shit from who? The United States, who already have nothing, but the United States is busy still trying to take everybody else shit to further support Israel off of theft of somebody else's resources at the point of threats of war. This is where you live. You fight for the corporations and the thieves and the colonialists and the liars and the perverts and the degenerates. They not gonna go fight either. Just the masculinity that all of them fear, be it black, white, Hispanic, or anything else. You, nigga. Whole ass trailer park trash ass white boy. You. I'm talking about you. You can add as many tattoos as you want. They'll be coming for you. And they'll be making your ass an offer. Will it be jail or will it be the battlefield? Because we're going to prosecute you. Which will you choose? Which will you choose? You know, there's a song. There's a song by Pink Floyd. I know you don't recognize the group. But one of the phrases or the lines goes, would you trade a walk-on part in a war for a leading role in a cage? May I suggest unto you that you choose a leading role in a cage, not a walk-on part in a war. The walk-ons always die. You get what I'm saying? Enjoy the rest of your evening, people. Love and peace. We are Source. We are 7. We are 1.